Hey 2D Foundation, so we are going to be working on our texture page. Textures are fun and really easy to do. So once you have your page set up, I would recommend using your medium pencil for this. So we are going to fill in hatching, cross-hatching, scumble, stipple, and then the two shapes below. So hatching is really super simple. It's lines. The lines are straight and they're all going in the same direction. Don't put any change of pressure with your pencil. Your lines can be vertical, your lines can be horizontal, your lines can be diagonal, but they all need to go in the same direction. So if you start diagonal, stay diagonal. You are going to create a slight value scale with each of your texture spaces. So here I am going to build up a darker value on the right hand side by adding more lines. I'm not changing the pressure of my pencil, but I am adding more lines. You're going to build up darker value to the right, lighter value to the left. Now cross hatching, if you think, hatching is lines, cross hatching is crossing lines. So the way that I like to do this is I like to create almost like hashtags and have my lines cross automatically. You're going to do the same thing, building up more lines to the right to make it darker. Scumble is a controlled scribble, so I like to think when you scumble, your pencil stumbles across the paper. Make it darker over towards the right. Transition that into your lighter value. Stipple are little dots. When I work with stipple, I like to fill in the whole box with the same value, or dots that cross the page in the same way. Then I fill in the next section and the next section with more dots. These textures have been used to complete entire drawings, from hatching to cross-hatching, stippling, and scumbling. So thinking about these textures, I want you to pick the two that you think are going to be the best for you, and you're going to work them into these spaces here. So if your light source is here, you need to consider what is your lightest side, your darkest side, and your medium side in this square. So I would think this would be the lightest, this would be medium, and this would be the darkest. So using one pencil, I am going to work with cross-hatching to create my square. So lighter value across the top, medium value on the face, and then darkest value on the side here. Make sure that your value in each box is consistent across the face of that cube or the side of the cube. Now over here, I'm going to use a different texture from the top. I'm going to use scumbling to create a lighter section in this area to a medium over here, and then a medium to a dark. you should attempt to have 3 distinct values in these 2 spaces. So it's easy in the cube because you can do 1, 2, 3, but in something that has a rounded section, it is a little bit more difficult. So if you have to pick up your darker pencil and add in some darker value, it's good to pick up a different pencil and realize that you have to make that adjustment and solve that problem in that way. So you can see definite 1, 2, that's value 2, 3, 4 values in this space. So make sure that you've got your texture spaces with values and you've got your shapes down here with values. Your next video is going to be on how to use your images that you have collected to create your texture recreation page.